Hey, Big Cheese here for Big Cheese Adventures, and we're getting ready for our Trans Catalina hike and getting ready to do all the gear here, and I got all my gear laid out, so I'm going to just talk about the gear that I'm going to be taking on the hike. So, we're going to start down here. Here's my backpack, the Z-Packs Arc Haul. I've got the, I call it the brain on here, but I got the extra pack on here. I've also got the waist pockets. I've got their pocket, and I've also got one of the new HMG pockets. I thought I'd give that a try, a little bit something different. But that's my Z-Packs Arc Blast backpack. Coming up here to my tent, it's a Z-Packs Duplex, and I've also got the Flex option on this. So I've got the carbon pole, so this is a freestanding. I do still carry tent pegs with it, but I like the option of being able to use the carbon poles and have it freestanding. I've changed the bag in that because I like this bag a little bit better. Then up here, my quilt and lighting equipment quilt is a 50-degree quilt, and I've got it in a Z-Packs roll bag, which also has the fleece on the inside, so I use that as my pillow. Thermarest Neo Air. Hiking down here in Southern California, it's always very dry, so I always have a 3-liter bladder here. This is a platypus. And because I hold it in my pack and I don't like the condensation getting on things, I have a little carrier thing for it as well, a little bag that it fits in. All right, next, some electronics. We're going to be gone for 6 days, so I'm carrying with me an Anchor battery. I've got a couple cables. I've got a cable to charge my phone and a cable to charge my watch. I've got a Garmin Fenix watch that I use, so using that. My headlamp, this is the Diamond Spot. It's an old one I've had for a while. My stick pick, a little towel that I like having on my backpack just to wipe sweat off and just for anything I need it for. I like having an extra water bottle. This is a Nalgene bottle, 1-liter Nalgene. I use that. It's nice to have it for cooking and at night when you got some stuff. Some sunglasses. My first aid kit. This is the Knowles first aid kit. And I also in there I've got a little sewing kit, this Z-Pack sewing kit, and a little repair kit I put in there as well. I have this little packet here, and this is kind of like an emergency sort of thing. I got a couple gels and an emergency blanket in there. I put that on the outside of my pack, so if I ever need that. My Toiletries bag, I've got some mouthwash in there, some little Nalgene containers, and some soap, toothbrush, toothpaste. I got some Leukotape down there, a couple other odds and ends, just some earplugs and some Dramamine and some ibuprofen as well. Next thing, this is the poo bag. So we've got the a Vargo Dig Dig and a little case for it, and we got some toilet paper and some wag bags, and some Ziploc bags in there. Again, that's just on the outside of the pack in case I need to use that. Okay, moving up here to the cooking supplies. This is a Snow Peak stove. I got a little mini Bic lighter and a little Victorinox pocket knife. I've got another little towel. I use that for washing up. That rolls up and fits inside there. Another little bag. This is a Mountain Laurel bag. I love these little Mountain Laurel bags. Then my cook pot. This is again the Snow Peak. I like to have a cup, so I like to be able to have some hot chocolate or tea or something in the evening. And then I've got a Velto can, the long spoon as well in a little case here, and all of this stuff. And the fuel can fits inside of here, and that fits inside of their nest, and then fits inside this little Z-Packs packet, a little drawstring bag. So that's my cooking system right there. Next over here, I've got another one of these Mount Laurel bags. I use this for my sleeping clothes, and I have some Hind running tights, and I also have a shirt over here that I use. This is actually from my sailing equipment, and it's a nice shirt that I like sleeping in. Those go in there. A couple changes of underwear, a hiking shirt, a couple changes of socks, and my sleeping socks. So that all goes in here. And I got some extra shoes for around the camp. I like to, as soon as I get into camp, I like to take my hiking boots off, relax, and freshen up my feet a little bit. So I like having those. Some REI hiking pants. Both of these have like the zip-off legs on them. So they can be shorts or they can be pants. I like to take an extra pair. This is a Eddie Bauer fleece jacket. I really like this. It's really lightweight. It's just a zipper on the top, so it pulls over. Just enough to keep me warm in California where it doesn't get too cold at night. This is my main hiking shirt. Again, this is some sailing gear. Really keeps me nice and dry, and it's a long sleeve, so I don't have to worry about suntan or sun protection on it, because that provides it. What else we got here? My hat. Don't go anywhere without my hat. This is my rain / wind top. This is actually a golfing piece, a FootJoy rain smock for golfing. I like it. It's not fully waterproof, but my feeling is if it's that wet, if it's raining that hard, I'm going to get wet anyway, so I'm comfortable in this. This is my mid layer. This is a wool Kiwi, I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's a company that does a lot of hunting gear. This is really nice. This is really comfy and lightweight. And then finally my hiking boots. So these are Ultra Lone Peak mids. Everyone raves about the Ultra Lone Peaks, and I love them. I have a pair of them, but I've got an ankle that has been sprained in the past, and I like just a little bit more support. So I got a pair of these mids, and I've only had them for a little while and done a couple little walks on them, but I really like them. I like the extra support on them. So that's all my gear that I'm going to be carrying. We're going to have some fuel canisters for this, and because we're gone 6 days, we're going to have a fair bit of food. So that's it. That should all fit nicely in there and be nice and really comfy. So that's it for our Trans Catalina Trail adventure coming up. We're going to be doing some more videos. Don't forget to subscribe and keep in touch. This is Big Cheese for Big Cheese Adventures.